There are certain moments in life where the pause is naturally extended for effect, as if my mind is taking a screenshot and helping me to remember the moment that it happened. This sensation may have only happened a handful of times. I remember my wedding day, the time when both our children were born, certain moments even on stage. One of the most significant of all was as an 11-year-old, as I watched my dad breathe his final breaths and pass from earth to eternity. 20 plus years later, I remember the exact place I was as I received a phone call from my wife telling me that her mum was terminally ill and we needed to figure out a way to get into a country that was locked down due to COVID. It's interesting how life circles back and brings you to these places of deep reflection. Grief is one of life's significant levelers, and it's from that place of loss that I began songwriting again. Firstly in a small wooden cabin in the New Zealand bush, and then finally sometime later after a death, reflecting on what had happened. It's been 2.5 years since my last Pyramid Park release, and it's time now to make a new album. One that is weighty, honest, and surprisingly, given the topic, joyous. Sonically, it's going to be an album that reflects the roller coaster of emotions, of living life, of loving, and of loss. If you've followed me for any length of time, I'm humbled and so encouraged by your support. Those of you who've backed me on previous crowdfunders, or you're part of my Patreon crew, thank you, thank you, thank you. This time I'm crowdfunding on a site called TunePipe, and I've got loads of rewards for you, some old favourites like the songwriting commissions, house gigs and merch bundles, but I've also got additional rewards such as a lyric and song story zine, which is the first time I've ever done something like that. I'd love you to join in with this crowdfunder. Every single person getting involved makes a difference, no matter how big or small, and part of the joy for me is seeing this all come together because of you. My goal is to record the best album of my life, which is a tall ordeal, but having recorded a few already, I'm confident that this can be something really, really momentous. But beyond great music, I'm hoping that these songs will connect with the hearts of those, particularly those who have lost loved ones. Many times I've had conversations with those who have lost loved ones young, and this is due to the vehicle of a song, an album, a project. So please consider joining, pick a reward that you think you will love, and I can't wait to share the progress with you guys. Thank you for helping me make this happen.